Hello, wonderful EFT practitioners. It is Mary Jane Sharratt here with another top tip for you. And today I want to talk about triggers and things that might trigger clients that we could possibly never have even considered. So let's think about visible triggers first of all. Depending on whether you're working in a face-to-face scenario or online, think about the space that you're in. So I keep my background quite neutral, something that's probably not going to be offensive to anybody. I have got a picture in my room of a Chinese style dragon, which I really love. I've had a couple of clients, it used to hang behind me, and a couple of clients didn't like it and said it was scary. So I moved it. So just bear that in mind. Also, is your space very busy? Is there a lot going on? Because that could actually stress some people. Also, is it very minimalist? That might also stress people. I'm not saying you have to redecorate for every single client, but just being aware of what might trigger different people. If you're in a face-to-face space, just think about what you have hanging on the walls, the colours you're using, etc. Different colours are soothing, some colours are stimulating. What effect do you want to achieve? So think about that when you're decorating or putting things in your space. And I realise you may have not that much control over your space because it might be that you rent a space from someone else. But just try and keep it comfortable, but maybe not cluttered. So just think about that. Other things are sounds. So when you're working, whether online or in a space, are there certain noises that could trigger your client? Of course, you can't avoid that always. You know, so there might be a big loud bang outside and that gives your client a huge shock. And that's okay. You can tap through it and it might open the door to something else for them as well. So also if you're face-to-face, think about smells. So especially if someone has allergies, be very, very careful not to have eaten or cooked whatever they're allergic to within a good 24 hours before meeting them. But some people as well don't like certain smells. So personally, I'm a bit allergic to incense. And I know lots of people burn incense. If I go into a room where there's been incense burning, I will be sneezing. It's not a severe allergy, but it's a bit uncomfortable. And I don't particularly like the smell. So just be really conscious of that. Even your own perfume, body lotion, etc. Just be really, really aware of all those things that could be a trigger. And think too about textures. So if you're in a space where there's blankets and things, some people don't like wool. Some people don't like kind of artificial polyester fleece. So just be conscious of all of that. Most people, I think, are okay with cotton. So you're probably okay with cotton or silk or natural fibres like that. But it's worth considering when you're setting up your space, just thinking about possible triggers. And check with the client at the beginning. Are you happy in this space? Is there anything you don't want me to, that you'd like me to move, that you don't want in here, etc. So always be very aware of what could trigger a client because we don't know. We don't know what they've experienced. Certain colours, certain smells could trigger them. So I hope that's helpful and I'll see you again very soon with another top tip.